Hey guys, sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulties with Facebook and kicking back an error on the Restream platform. Hopefully that has hashed itself out and everything is running correctly. Guys are running practice here until I believe 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard. Still popping an error on Facebook, it shows. Let me know. Welcome everyone. Hopefully everybody had a great week and welcome to the Four Takes and Fuel Week 2 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Four Takes and Fuel, Week 2, 67 laps at Las Vegas. Recap of last week, Tyson Ellis came in pulling the P1 at Daytona. See if the rookie driver can continue his streak here in Week 2. Take a ride here with Davis for qualifying. Facebook has been pretty touchy this evening. I keep receiving an error on the broadcast side. Looks like YouTube and Twitch are still fine. Just not too sure what's going on with Facebook. Let me know if there are any issues with that. Turns 3 and 4 are going to be a little slick this evening, as we saw in practice. Coming out of 3 and 4, tail end of the truck likes to come out from underneath them. Got to remember, cold tires. Ooh, and there we have it. Ward, number 4, gets loose here on qualifier. Take a look. What goes down here? Stretch. Take a look at the winner from last week, Tyson Ellis here. See what he's going to lay down for a qualifying lap. Cut down to the inside to cut some time off. Sure what's going on with number 2, Jeremy Talley. Talley's going to hold off and qualify. Also Ward. And here we go. Here is the official grid for qualifying. We have Dalton Davis, P1, 30.027. P2, Chance Lachoyas. P3, Jeremy Talley. P4, Alex Lovell. P6, Dale Ward. P8, Tyson Ellis. And P7, Jackson Rexing. P5 is the race control for this evening. Let's see how these guys can hash it all out on a 1.5 mile track this evening. As we take a look at Mr. Davis, the number 51. Pace car is in as we head to the Geico restart zone. Dalton Davis down low, followed by Chance Troyes, Jeremy Talley, and Ethan Anton. Dalton Davis still out front after lap 1. LaChoyas move up to P2. Jeremy Talley in P3. There we have it. The paints are finally updating so we can actually see what everybody's racing here tonight. Dalton Davis still out front, followed by Chance Lachoyes and Jeremy Talley. Ethan Antone in 4th, Ward in 5th, Lovell in 6th, Rexing 7th, and Tyson Ellis in 8th. Tyson setting his standards here high, coming off last week's win at Daytona. Hopefully he can put on a show for us. These 1.5 miles are fun. Get down in there and take a look into Jeremy Talley's cockpit. Got no sound. Give me a second and let me figure out what's going on here. How's that? Jeremy Taylor out front now. Chancellor Choice in P2. You can hear him eating the tires here in 3 and 4 as they come out to the front stretch through the tri-oval. Oh, Chancellor Choice down low. And look at that. Back out front. Bachelor? Gotcha. I butchered it last week. Against Latzola out front. Dalton Davis, P2. Jeremy Talley not too far behind. Ward in P4. No, thank you, thank you. Like I said, I butchered it all last weekend. I wish someone would have said that. I asked them, and I've been telling myself all week what it was, and I still got it wrong. Jeremy Talley squeezes back above Dale Ward there. The gap between Talley and Lachula is 0.2 of a second. $11 laps in out of 67 as they cross the line here. Jeremy Talley right on the bumper of Chance Lachula. Coming down low here. Gonna take it 3 wide. And here comes Dale Ward down low on Talley. Ooh, maybe a little contact there. They both held it. Take it 3 wide again. Lachula's making a bigger gap here at 0.3 and gaining. Kelly hasn't given up yet. Closing that gap to 0.27 seconds here. Davis down low on the inside of Talley. Once you drop below that line on the apron, it does wear your tires substantially. You got to be careful with tire wear here, especially if you dip below the line here. Go through the field and see how everybody's doing. a look at what's going down there on the ground level here. Exiting 3 and 4 gets slick here eventually once your tires come down quite a bit. Latula still out front with a 4/10 of a second lead here. Starting to get separation here. Tally's still holding on strong. All the tallies, Davis. And Alex Lovell here. Trying to maintain the draft. Hopefully everybody's having a great evening, and thank you for coming out and watching Four Takes and Fuel Podcast Racing League here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Chance now gaining 7/10 of a second. Starting to pull away. Kelly says not so fast. P1, we got Chance Lachoyas. P2, Jeremy Talley. P3, Dalton Davis. P4, Ethan Antoine. P5, we have Dale Ward. P6, Alex Lovell. P7, Tyson Ellis. And P8, Rexing. Haley falling to his second below Chance Latchula. And he's going to keep gaining there. Latchula, P1, P2, Tally. P3, Antoine. P4, Davis. P5, Ward. P6, Lovell. P7, Ellis. P8, Rexing. Take a gander into Chance's cockpit here. Working this track pretty good. Got about a 1.5 second lead on Jeremy Talley. He just keeps getting faster and faster as the race goes on. He's mastered this track. All right, let's get back up in the air as Chance Agila runs away from the rest of the field. Gap between Tally and Lachula is 2 seconds. And the gap between Tally and Antoine is 2.4 seconds. Starting to get spread out here. Looks like Ward is in the pits. Went down a lap. Davis and Rexing also down a lap. Ward back out. Definitely a tire game here. With the lack of cautions this evening, this is going to be a fuel and tire strategy. Top 5 have not pit yet. And still gaining. We're just about at a 3-second lead here. The difference between first and fifth is a almost 6 second gap here. Angela's still pulling away here as we pull into lap 37. 30 laps to go. No cautions. He's just taking it away with this. Tally Laval in the pits. Ellis entered the pits as well. Lachelet still out there running on his original set of tires. He's going to run this one all the way down to fuel. Antoine in P2 also has not pitted yet. And the leader is hitting pit road as we speak. This should make for an eventful race here. All of these guys may get a lap back. Because it looks like Dalton Davis and Jeremy Talley are going to take that P1 and P2. As Lachelet and Antoine fit in. Talley coming around here. Down the front stretch. Talley hopping up to P3 now. Lachelet in P2. Only dropped one spot after that. That is quite impressive with the lead he had. Now he's got 4 freshies and a full fuel. And Taylor, you're going to battle it out here for P2. You've been battling all night. I appreciate it though, man. Thank you. Body. Kelly and Lachelet still battling it out here. Been battling it for 41 laps now. Had a little break as Lachelet pulled away from the field. Davis now has quite the gap. 3.30. And it looks like Lachelet and Talley are gonna stick together here, try to make up that 3-second gap, and they're closing pretty quick. Take a look at Mr. Dalton Davis out there in the 51 truck. He did have a 3.5-second lead. Now it's closing on 2.5. Actually, definitely efficient with his tires this evening. Mr. Ellis rounding out the field here in P8. Not too sure if this is the performance he wanted after coming off that Daytona victory last week. And here they come. They've closed the gap from 3.5 to a 1 second gap here. This is impressive. Dalton Davis is no longer safe. Body, I just read your comment too. I didn't want to say anything, but that's what I figured, you know. I've worked with a lot of tugboaters out of Louisiana. Some guys get bent out of shape over it, and I wasn't trying to step on anybody's toes. Latula out front here. Passing Dalton Davis, Talley in P3. Dalton Davis is no longer safe. Talley's going to get that momentum, and it looks like go low on him here. Chance Latula, Jeremy Talley, Dalton Davis, Ethan Antoine, Alex Lovell, Rexing, Tyson Ellis, and Dale Ward in P8. And it looks like Latula and Talley are going to pull away again. This has been entertaining to watch. These two battle it out all race. Coming around this time by, it's going to knock us down to 18 laps to go. Latula dropping down low. We got a stop truck on the line there. Not too sure what's going on there. Tyson Ellis drops into the chat here. What's going on, Tyson? Came off that win last week, and you got some ground to make up. Living the dream. That's what I like to hear, man. And it looks like we have our first caution. Let's take a look at what's going on down there. Just here to support. Gotcha. I appreciate you coming in. I don't have any of my SDK events. Not too sure what's going on here with SDK this evening. I've got all the timing. Nothing with that's right. Tells me, hey, there was a wreck. Everybody's gonna run in here and get tires, fuel, more or less that extra set of tires is going to be beneficial. So as everybody comes down pit road here, I'm going to take a look and see what happened that last lap to pull out the caution. Bear with me here. I'm going to try to find it. Looks like he got loose, came off, then came back on. That threw the caution. Apologize, it was nothing exciting. Just a little miscalculation and an overcorrect. And disregard. Disregard my last statement there. Not here to make calls, but look, he came down into him. Got spun out. As that brings on our only caution of the evening. We will head back to the live feed and take a look at what's going on out there. Dalton Davis out in P1 under caution. Latula P2, Tally P3, Antoine P4, Lovell P5, P6 Ellis, P7 Ward, P8 Rexing. I appreciate every one of you guys coming out this evening and checking the race out. Without your guys' support, I would be nothing. And all the drivers appreciate it as well. And the pace car is dropping back into pit road as we enter the Geico restart zone. Latula and Davis are going to battle it out here, along with Jeremy Talley. $14 to go. And another caution's going to be thrown. That one unfolded right in front of our eyes. Let's take a look at that. That would be Mr. Dale Ward here. Let's take a look at what happens with Mr. Ward and Mr. Ellis. Ellis comes down into Ward. It sounds like Ellis's motor blew. Take that back. No? Still got a motor. All right. That's good to see. You don't have to tow because it's a long tow from there. Hopping in the pits to get repaired. Tyson Ellis and Dale Ward. As the field comes around and puts them a lap down. Dalton Davis, P1 in the number 51 truck. It looks like Rexing got the wave around. Lucky dog. That'll put him back on the lead lap. Too sure if I can grab any of the drivers here. Cannot. I'm gonna try to do caution interviews, but don't know if I can actually. Take a look. See what I can do for you guys. No, I can't. Can't get in there and do it. Have to turn them all down or mute a few of them. I'm gonna hop in and talk with Tyson. Get a nice aerial view of this restart here. Got Dalton Davis out front in P1, Jeremy Talley P2, P3, Chance Lachelis, P4, Ethan Antoine, P5, Alex Lovell, P6, Dale Ward, P7, Rexing, P8, Tyson Ellis. And to go with the line here. Coming off the back stretch into 3 and 4. It'll be 9 to go with the line once we go green. Get this midfield so we can watch it all. Pace cars in, trucks are entering the Geico restart zone. And here we go. Dalton Davis out front. Takes off. Jeremy Talley P2. Lachula P3. Anton P4. Lovell P5. Davis is going to keep it low to keep Lachula caged in here. Lachula out front. Comes up top above Jeremy Talley. Jeremy enters the danger zone there of Davis. Talley and Lachula are going to battle it out here. And Lovell's going to get tossed into the mix here and going to cause some chaos. Let's see how this plays out. Lovell falling back a little bit. Ward going to give him that push that he needs. Jeremy Talley and Chance Lagelas. Chance is going to go on the inside. They're going to make a little contact there. Talley's going to lose some momentum. Talley ping-ponging off every truck in the field. And that's going to be our third caution. Let's take a look at what happened. It looked like an internet connection issue that plagued Chance here, which affected everything. But hey, what racing's about. Not so much the internet connection issue, but Belagula comes down low onto Talley. They make a little contact. Ooh. See that from his view. These two have been going at it all night. It's so fun to see. I saw a blink somewhere, and I don't know. Little net code there. I don't think they actually even came in contact. Take a look one more time. Tried to go to the outside, dove down. Talley's like, oh, come on, man. There's air there. There's no contact. Yeah. All right. Talley ping pongs off 2, 3. Ooh. Oh, they're still going at it up there. All right, we're going to hit live here and go back in. Talley looks like he took his fast repair. Ward still in the pits. If Talley can make a comeback from this. And in the top. I closed my SDK because it doesn't seem to work with me. Lost all my. There we go. I have my. Weird. Times just cooperate. We've got Chance Latula. P1. We got Rexing in P2. Lovell P3. Antoine P4. Daly P5. Davis P6. Ellis P7. Ward P8. Like he's some extensive repairs going on. How's everybody doing out in social media this evening? All right, the pace car is in. Entering the Geico restart zone, and Chance Lagula is going to take this one here. We got 3 to go at the line. Like Lovell's gonna drop here to the back. Latula back out front. No surprise there. He's been absolutely dominating on Las Vegas tonight. Rexing P2. Anton's gonna try to shut that one down. Oh, looks like Chance blinked a little bit there. Here comes Tally. Blinking a whole lot now. Tally's trying to make a redemption here. As long as he stays with those 3 cars, he'll get the air he needs to get back out front. Oh, here comes Rexon getting sideways. Tally back into P3. Behind Anton. See if they keep it racing. The white flag is out. Tally's going to make a little contact with Anton. Send him a little... Oh, Anton spins. Chance Latula. Tally out front. White flag is still out. Tally's going to... Checker flag's flying. Jeremy Tally. P1. P2. Ethan Anton. E3, Tyson Ellis. E4, Dalton Davis, excuse me. E5, Rexing. E6, Chance Latula. E7, Lovell. E8, Ward. Let's take a look and see what happened there. It's not what we like to see here. Is what it is. You're not rubbing, you're not racing, right? So Ellie makes contact with Anton. Angela comes down onto 29, it looks like. Racing, though. They raced a hell of a night. As we go live here, look at it. See what we... And there we have it. E1, Jeremy Talley. 2, E3, Tyson Ellis. Chance Latula. 5, Alex Lovell. E6, Dalton Davis. E7, Jackson Rexing. E8, Dale Ward. See if I can get these guys in here for interviews. I can drag them. Can't drag anybody down, guys. Hey, you got me?
Yes, sir. You got us.
Let me make sure I've got audio here. I believe I've got Discord audio. Go ahead and talk real quick.
Loud and clear. You got me.
Yeah, I got you loud and clear, man. Hey,
Cool, cool.
P3.
Yes,
Oh no,
sir.
no,
Or
you
no, P2.
P2,
P2.
P2. We're gonna mix it up here because I usually get third, second, and then first.
It's all good. I think Tyson jumped out before, right as it ended. I think he had some stuff to go take care of.
All right, cool, man. Well, break it down for me, man. What went down in there for you?
I I had nowhere to go. I mean, I go into turn 3 and um I had nowhere else to go with the run. If I went high, I was gonna hook him, and if I didn't hook him, well, he was never gonna make the line or make the corner with the line he took. So he was gonna wash up, and I was already gonna be in the wall. And so I mean, I kind of just stuck with it, and rolled with it.
Yeah, man. It looked like a little light tap there, but I mean, it is what it is. Racing's racing. You pulled out the P2.
Yes, sir. After doing some race control outside of the cockpit this past week at Daytona, I figured, hey, just give it a shot here at Vegas, see how it goes, and want to commend everybody for the clean racing. I mean, hell, I think it was what 40 laps or so that we had green flag racing, so
Yeah,
can't
no,
really
it was a
complain.
good stretch. Green flag, man. It was excellent to see.
So, and I know before green flag pit stops, I think I was actually reeling in Jeremy just a tad, and then of course the green flag pit stops came out and the drama ensued.
It happens, man. But great run tonight, and I do commend you for running the race control and racing. It is quite the hassle to pull
Yeah,
off,
definitely want
especially
to
if you
thank.
got
Oh,
a busy lobby.
yeah, definitely. That's why I kind of just stayed out of it last week at Daytona. But definitely want to give thanks to Alex, because I mean when I had to make those calls, those race control calls, he was under me and he knew I was going to be on the keyboard, so he made sure to give me enough room to where um, I didn't take he or I out while I was making those calls.
That's
So
good, 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 good. Good to hear, man. Any shout outs you got to make to anybody?
definitely Ford for the good truck, Jeremy for a hell of a race all the way down to the end. Um, and of course the good Lord above for yet another day here on Earth.
Great, man. Congratulations on your P2 here at Las Vegas.
Appreciate it.
Jeremy Talley, what's going on?
What's up, Pat? Been a while.
It has. And man, let me tell you, you and Chance there were running neck and neck most of the race. Break down your race for me, man.
Man,
That was
I tell you
impressive.
what. I tell you what. If it would have went green, he would have run away with it because those that first green flag run, he was leaving me. I mean, I don't. These guys don't really know, but you know, I'm good on fresh tires for a while, but they start wearing down. I'm not the best on the long run, so those cautions kind of helped me out there at the end, able to put some fresh tires on and ended up in a few little scruffles, but I think I owe Ethan a steak dinner.
Yeah, that one scuffle you got into, you got looked like you were a ping pong ball, man. You went off every truck in the field.
Yeah, I'm
But
not really sure what happened there. I think Chance took the blame for that one, but I'd have to go back and watch it to really know what
yeah,
happened for sure. But it is what it is.
he,
It all turned out the way I hoped it would.
yeah, that was impressive. It looked like Chance had that long run down all night, and the cautions just ensued and kind of put a stop to that, and that's unfortunate. But it's
Yeah, like I
racing.
said, if it would have went green, the race was his for sure. I was not chasing him down on those long runs. I think Ethan would have chased me down on the long run. I probably would have ended up somewhere in the top five, but definitely not with a W. So thankful it turned out the way it did.
Well, you pulled the P1. You got shout out for anybody this evening?
Oh, absolutely. Always gotta thank my wife for letting me do this, and thank these guys, Takes and Fuel Podcast, for putting this on, and my buddies and family that watched, and Greatest Show on Dirt podcast for putting my paint scheme on the truck.
Well, that's great, man. Congratulations on your win tonight in Las Vegas.
Appreciate it, man. Also need to thank you for doing this for us.
Oh, not a problem, man.
Take it easy, Pat.
You too. Have a great night, guys. Hey, not a problem, guys. Anytime. All right, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight and checking the Four Takes and Fuel out. Thanks for sticking out with me. And come back next week, same time. Again, everybody have a great and safe weekend.